Bear here with If That's the Case and Gray from Nowhere, and we're going to be doing a case review on the Apevia X-QPACK3. Let's dive in.
Let's do it.
So first impressions after taking it out of the box is that the white and the blue really go well together. The only thing is the metal feels kind of flimsy. I don't recommend putting anything on top of it. The metal though on the front seems a little more sturdy. And the plastics on the side here, this actually feels sturdier than the plastic that was on the NZXT S340 that we did a while back. However, things tend to break during shipping, and while we were taking off the plastic from a window...
This clip came off with the plastic and totally snapped.
So we have one little tab that holds the window in, kind of broken off. I'm sure that with a little bit of glue you can put it back in and all is fine. But the white, like I said, and the blue, like I said, look really good together. Yeah. I like how, I'm not sure if you can tell, but there's a blue window on both sides of the case. It's really light here. I think they said on shipping was about 8 pounds. Nice mesh all the way front, back, and top. So pretty nice. I'm liking it. So let's go to the inside. So the way to open this is you have to remove the 6 thumb screws that are on the back, 2 on the top, and 4 on the sides. And then you just go ahead, remove the sides. Once you have that removed, there are 2 screws in the top corners. You're going to need a screwdriver or a flathead recommended here. And then after you remove the 2 in the corners, you just lift. And that's about as far as it goes. So, from here you can work inside of it and make it your dream come true with a mini ITX or micro ATX build of your desire. So they state that you can remove the top mesh part so that you can put a fan in there. However, on our way to discover this, we learned that the directions suck. Basically, you have to...
You should have moved on. You should have kept going.
Basically, you have to remove the front part in order to get the top part off. And when you do get the top part off, don't rip straight up. Rip it at an angle, that way you're not disconnecting any of the cables that are there. So, getting it off though, we realized that there is a bunch of just, I don't know, I call it like packing material, is what I really call it. Yeah. So a couple pros with the case. Pro 1 is you got hard drive caddies. 2 of them are just for your 3.5 standard computer hard drives, but they also include space to mount 2 more 2.5 drives down below, solid state drives or laptop drives. There is another laptop drive, or sorry, 2.5 drive caddy up above, which is pretty nice. And then there is a real dust filter for your PSU if it is blowing down and out. That's great. One of the things that they included, I like this, is an extra thumb screw. Pretty nice. Extra standoffs if you need them. And a nice little way to put a Phillips cover on top of it, and then with a Phillips screwdriver tie it down. Now, one of the things I noticed when we first got the case was that, actually Gray noticed it, is that back here there is one PSI cover slot missing. Well, here it is. They actually throw it in the bag, a PCIe cover slot. One of the things that I find a slap in the face though is they only give you 2 zip ties. While it is a nice gesture, I figure if you're going to be giving us zip ties, give us more than just 2. This is going to be just enough to tie up all of these cables in which you've already given us. So here we have the computer actually inside of the case. We have a micro ATX inside of here, which is the biggest motherboard form factor you can put in here, and it actually fits quite nicely. We did put the small little graphics card in here. However, I do believe that my 980 Ti can fit in here no problem. I'm just not going to put it in here right now. My computer is running. Then we got the two caddies back here. I got two hard drive punched in, and then I got a solid state drive up here. Probably not able to notice it, but it is there. So, and then we went ahead and we plugged in the front fan here, and what we're going to do is we're going to close this all up, and we are going to turn the light on. Oh, before we do that though, one thing I will mention is do be careful of your power supply cables bumping into your hard drive SATA cables. I bumped one out while we were putting it in, so just a small thing to note. Alright, let's go ahead and close this up and get it going. Okay, so we had to turn off the studio lights. However, the fan does show quite nicely. The only thing I'm going to say is while this is nice and bright, not too bright though, if you were to look on the inside of the case, it's pretty dark in here. One thing I recommend, since there was no rear exhaust fan, is buy yourself a rear exhaust fan. And do yourself a favor, get a color that matches the front fan. That way it can help really with the glow inside your case. So to wrap things up with the case, some of the things that I like for it being a budget case, keep that in mind, it is a budget case. I don't remember the price off my head, but I'm sure I'll put it somewhere about here on the screen. So anyways, what I like about the case is that there's a variety of color choices that you have. There's black with no window, black and clear window, black and green, blue, red. There's a pink version of this, fully pink with a red window. That's another option that you have. So, and then another thing that I really liked is the window lets you have a perfect view of your graphics card. So if you have a high-end graphics card or any sort of graphics card that you want to admire, this is a good case for that.
So, just kind of mirror what he says. The case looks really good. It is a budget case. Going back to the lighting situation inside, you could easily just throw some white LEDs in here and be okay because of how dark the tint is on the window. It is bigger than we were kind of thinking it would be. As you can see from his main case back there, it's almost as big. Just volume-wise, it's huge. So we were both kind of hoping it'd be smaller and more portable.
So to wrap this up, summary is this is a good budget case if you're going to use it for a budget build, or if you're going to give it to like your 13-year-old son or daughter for light gaming and homework, of course. So otherwise, I think that this case will not last you as long as you would like if you put a full build in here. So with that, I do not recommend this case if you're going to put a full system in here. So, feel free to give us a like if you liked the video, a dislike if you didn't like it, because some of you just don't. And then feel free to give us your comments and thoughts on this case. Hey, send us pictures if you've actually built inside of this. I would like to see what you were able to do with it. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more case reviews like this, and feel free to also leave a comment with what case you would like to see next. Gray, thanks so much for coming out here and helping out with this review. So I hope to see you around again.
Yep, and I'll be back.